Well, we already know that we've got our Jean Grey in Sadie Sink. We now know we've got our Emma Frost in Samara Weaving. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this morning we got our Cyclops, as Deadline is reporting exclusively that they have found out that Kevin Feige has landed on actor Kit Connor to play Cyclops in the upcoming X-Men saga, the Mutant saga, the new era of stuff coming up in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, if you are like me, when you heard that they cast Kit Connor, you did your best imitation from Guardians of the Galaxy of who? Yeah. And listen, I did not recognize the name. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't recognize the name, but he has been in a number of things. So Kit Connor, if I go over to his page here, he's done a number of things, some of which I would not have recognized him from. So for instance, he was in that movie Warfare last year. That was really good, but I did not remember him in it at all. He's like this 9th or 10th listed guy in it. The big thing he's known for is this very popular series called Heartstoppers, which I admit before today I'd never even heard of. I know a lot of other people. I know some people who very, very much are into that show. I've never even seen so much as a trailer for it. He was a voice in Wild Robot. I don't remember him because he's only a voice in His Dark Materials. Of course, he was in Rocket Man as the older Reggie. And then he did a voice in Ready Player One. So I couldn't pick this guy out of a lineup to save my life. I really couldn't. So all I have to go on is that if Schaefer, who's going to be directing X-Men, of course, he directed Thunderbolts and did a great job with that one, and Kevin Feige, they've apparently gone through a whole ton of people. And if they landed on this guy, look, Marvel has taken some swings and missed. Absolutely they have. Very rarely have they missed on their casting, though. Very rarely have they missed on their casting. And if they say this is the guy to play Cyclops, until I see otherwise, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt that this is the guy to play Cyclops. Now, he's got a number of other things coming up, including he's got this film coming up that's in pre-production right now called Rapture. He's been cast in the live action adaptation of the video game Elden Ring. He's filming right now a new version of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I mean, he's got a number of things. He's already caught a lot of people's attention in Hollywood. He's going to be, he's being kind of targeted as the next it guy. So this is the guy. And you know what? I know nothing about his resume. So the fact that Kevin Feige likes him and considering he's getting cast in all this other stuff, I'm just going to have to give them the benefit of the doubt for now and just trust they found their guy. And you know what? I'm okay with it being a no name. Like I'm totally okay with them getting a very hot actress right now in Sadie Sink coming off of Stranger Things. I'm very okay with them getting a recognizable name like a Samara Weaving for Emma Frost, but I'm also totally cool with them getting a complete no name because not a lot of people knew James Marsden before he was cast as Cyclops in the original X-Men. So for now, I'm going to say, I'm glad we got our Cyclops. I'm just going to trust Kevin Feige that they got the right guy. Anyway, Chris, you saw the casting for this. Do you have any exposure to his resume at all? And if so, what do you think about the casting?
No, yeah, we talked about this. My go-to whenever I get a name of an actor and I don't know their work, but they're cast as a superhero, is to search actor name shirtless. And you know what? I'm sold. That's all I needed. I said, Kevin Feige, I understand that.
He's got the superhero physique.
He's got it. Yeah, I can't speak to his acting ability. You know, there was another name floating around that I definitely looked at shirtless pick and I went, I don't know. And it was like a Cooper Hoffman. And
yeah.
When that was going around, I started to warm up to it because at the end of the day, I was like, well, Cooper Hoffman has shown he's a great actor. And so they could Chris Pratt him and probably get him into the role. And so this is kind of the opposite with me. It's like I see the physical. I could see him with the visor. And he's got the jawline. I'm sure he's going to do great. I'm trusting Kevin Feige and director as well on this one. To me, I'm also liking the age. I like this route. We saw kind of like the the soft reboot of the Fox universe do this, where they went younger with all the mutants so that they can age them as they go. I felt like they didn't utilize that as well.
There, I found your picture for you.
There we go. Thank you. Thank you so much. There we go. But I think Kevin Feige will definitely utilize that, right? Is having them grow into the roles that you know them to be. I wasn't too excited if they were already like, he's 33, already leading the X-Men. I kind of would like to see that leadership skill grow in that arc, and I'm thinking maybe that's what Kevin wants as well. So I like the age, I like the physique. I'm just waiting to see now the acting ability and what the costume will look like. They're doing the 90s suit with Marsden. Will they do the 90s suit again? I doubt it.
Now, I will say, like, following along in the live chat on the show prior to the show starting today, there's a bunch of people in our live chat who watched that. What was the name of that show again?
Heartstoppers?
Heartstoppers? Is that it? Yeah.
I think so.
Apparently, a lot of people in our live chat had watched Heartstoppers, and they were saying, no, John, this guy can act.
Good. Cool.
This guy's good. And you know what? I have to assume he's got to have something to him. Yeah. If, like, prior to being cast in X-Men, he's getting all these other projects lined up, including some very high profile projects. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. He's got he's clearly got a really good agent. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Now, look, obviously going into this, one of the top things on my priority list is, damn it, I just need them to do Cyclops with some damn respect.
Yes.
Because, not only did, and I'm a big fan of the Fox era X-Men movies, even though they put out some stinkers. Overall, I'm a big fan of it. I remember it very fondly. But not only did they totally short sell Cyclops, who should have been one of the major players in that entire franchise, but they squandered having, and I don't like using the word perfect often, but they squandered the perfect casting with James Marsden, who was perfect to be Cyclops. If you gave him the right things to do, he could have been, honestly, in a what if universe. We often talk about, I have a triumvirate of guys who were in the comic book genre who were born to play the role. Hugh Jackman to play Wolverine, Ryan Reynolds to play Deadpool, and probably Robert Downey Jr. playing Tony Stark. I honestly think if they had done Cyclops right, I honestly feel that James Marsden could have been up there with Hugh Jackman as like one of those guys. He was so perfect. And it's just every once in a while you see a role that they don't give that character the right action, or sometimes you see a role where they really misuse that casting. This was both. This was a golden opportunity. But I mean, luckily for Kit, he's not going to be compared to much because James Marsden was never given much to do.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I don't know how are you feeling about like Cyclops in general going? What are you hoping to see moving into this mutant saga, Chris, of what they do? And I'm not saying Cyclops has to be the star, that Cyclops is front and center of I'm not saying that, but I need more than what we gave before. What do you see them doing? What are you hoping they do with them?
This is one of those things that, like, I do really love that the Fox universe didn't fully utilize Cyclops, because Kevin Feige, when he gets these characters now, whether it was like a Spider-Man, bring him into MCU, or now the X-Men, he's known to not want to retread what has already been done. And we've seen that a lot with Spider-Man. He's avoided a lot of classic things with it because he wanted to have the MCU in their own. And with Cyclops just not given that limelight or appreciation, I'm thinking that's a high priority for Feige to establish him as a leader, establish his personality well and dynamic with the team. So that's definitely something I want to see when it comes down to it. To me, it's also just about, well, then who leads right now? Is it just Professor X? Is it, what does the team dynamic even look like then? Because it's looking like a young cast all around. So who is going to be the quote unquote, I say, babysitter on the field when things start going wrong in town?
It's got to be Cyclops, though, right?
Yeah,
like it has to be Cyclops. So I don't. I'm seeing some. Go ahead, Jonathan.
I think you might have that next tier up. Like they may have, we'll see. I don't even know if
Yeah.
Storm is involved in this as a
Right.
character, but you could have someone like a Storm be a little older. And I
Yeah.
don't mean that she's necessarily but more of a mature like person on the field with them. We
Yeah.
see that. I mean, Emma Frost is an older character, and Samara
That could
Weaving
be
is
it.
in her 30s. I don't know if she's on the X-Men. I don't know if she's an antagonist, but so I think there's
Yeah.
still opportunities for that. As far as James Marsden goes, hey, maybe the Russos can give him his a really good send-off, whatever happens.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think if all we see in Avengers Doomsday from Cyclops is that one scene that we've gotten in the previews and trailers, I'm happy. I'm so happy. Just him getting that moment to rip loose. And I think this is going to be a great send-off for James Marsden, who never got his due as Cyclops. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? Deadline has scooped it. They got who our next Cyclops is going to be. It's Kit Connor from Heartstoppers, a show that I've never seen and hardly ever heard of, but apparently a lot of people watch it, and some people are very excited about the casting. Whatever you guys think about it, jump down into the comments section below and let us know your thoughts. Guys, we want to take a second and thank a sponsor of today's video, Marsden. Guys, you know that one of the frustrating things about getting older is realizing that the things that used to come naturally suddenly require a lot more effort. You wake up tired, workouts feel harder, recovery takes longer, and by the middle of the afternoon, your energy and focus can completely disappear. And that's where Marsden comes in. Marsden is designed to support healthy testosterone levels, natural energy, and stamina using 8 clinically dosed ingredients. There are absolutely no synthetics or needles, and it's made in the USA and third-party tested. Some men report steadier energy, stronger workouts, and better recovery, and it comes with a 90-day money-back guarantee. For a limited time, our listeners get 50% off for life, plus free shipping and 3 free gifts at mengotomars.com. That's mengotomars.com for 50% off and 3 free gifts when you check out. After you purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Please support the John Campea Show and tell them we sent you.